Commence primary ignition.
Hi, my name is Omid Iftahi. I play Dr. Pershing in The Mandalorian, and you are watching the Virtual Cantina Network.
You'll never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Virtual Cantina Watch Along. I'm Spencer. I am writing Chewy with Jeff and Dave. How are you guys?
Good. Hello there.
So,
Chewy's over there.
Yes, that too.
That way.
Yeah, that way. So we are in the midst right now of celebrating 20 years of Star Wars animation. So happy 20 years to all y'all. And tonight we're watching parts 1 and 2 of season 2 of Rebuild the Galaxy, which is freaking awesome. Have you guys watched it?
I made a decision a couple days ago to go in cold, so I have not
I like
watched.
to do that quite often.
Sometimes it's a good option. I've seen the episodes, so when I opened up my Disney Plus, which I still have, the episode 4 was up in there.
Nice.
So, yep.
So we
If you don't have Disney Plus, you can still hang out with us. Just saying.
Yes.
Absolutely. And thank you everybody for joining us last week for our 100,000 extravaganza. It was awesome.
That was a fun show. It's a long ass show, but that was fun.
It was worth it because just to hear the stories and everything. And
Yeah, that was great.
Amanda even commented on it that we barely even talked about Star Wars at all on the whole show.
What's that?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and we thank all of you for being members of our VCN family. Legitimately over 100,000 members.
Yes,
No
sir.
fubbing.
No.
Hello there, Troy.
Fudging the numbers. Oh, trouble.
It's
Yeah.
Troy. It
Hello.
is the
Tony
Death Star, the Death Slice Master.
Yes.
The
But we do appreciate
Troy is
everybody.
just like
of the
sitting
Death
on his
Slice.
front porch with his dogs, like waiting on the mailman. When is it coming? When is it coming?
Actually, yes, Jimbo, there is a meetup which is available on our Facebook page on Friday night. It's our annual meetup at Dave and Buster's in Rhode Island. It's probably like our 5th one we've done there. And you also
that's
never know who shows up at that meetup. So look forward to you there.
It's always a great turnout, and it is been some good surprise folks joining along.
Absolutely, but very excited. And hope you booked your rooms because they just put a last call for rooms. That's true.
Spencer doesn't even know. I don't think Spencer even knows. He wasn't there.
Were you weren't privy to that?
No, but that's most of us, though.
Well, yes, that is completely
Because here's what Sherry is saying, and I have to say that I actually did enable Troy.
You gave him the link.
He was not able to load the page, and I was able to, so I was like,
what did Troy buy now?
It's very appropriate for this particular stream, I have to say.
Okay.
We actually see it in one of the episodes, one of the parts of this new season.
Spoilers.
And it is the Death Slice, the Death Star Lego that is 3-4 feet wide and 4 feet tall.
The one that costs like $1,000.
Oh yeah, it's a
Mhm.
pricey piece.
Exactly.
It
See,
looks
right
really
there,
cool.
Teamwork made the
There's,
dream work.
there's a sucker born every minute. I don't know. Sorry, Troy.
Anyways,
You know that's going to end up on a sabacc table, and Sully's going to win it.
he's
So there
he's
you go.
going all in with the death slice.
Yeah, but
Oh
yeah.
man. But yeah, no, so many great things. And also, don't forget, we got some incredible new T-shirts up on T Public. We got 2 versions of our 100,000. I actually got mine today.
I haven't
So-
ordered mine yet. I need to order mine.
I ordered mine. The graphics not in here for it, but it came the other day, so I need to throw it in the wash and
I got
bring it out
mine today. So please check that out on our
And
T
there are,
Public.
of course, still these.
Yes. Which let's talk about that, Jeff. You were at LA Comic Con with a bunch of our family, and you actually hung out with Neil for a little bit.
we got he was part of our meetup, which was
Yep.
really cool. And I was thinking after the fact that his dad, who was rocking a Celebration Crew shirt that Dave designed and was purchased off of our T Public, he was there as well, and I should have got him to jump in the photo along with us to round it out a little bit. That would have been cool. But where is that? I'm just looking for stuff here.
There you go.
So yeah, so Robert and Kiriana, that's her name, right?
Yes.
And Jacob, who Roan House, who was in Texas at Rebel Scum Con, and Christine, who was in Japan with us at the Hub. She was there, he was there, the kids were there, and we got them to jump in with Eric Walker, the original Mace,
The original.
and
Mace.
a bunch of family members. You know, it was fun. We got a great photo, and that's kind of where I ended up spending a good portion of my time. That was sort of like the point where I would always return to, because where they were positioned was right next to the main stage in the big hall at the LA Convention Center. So things would happen on the main stage, and then when they were over, I'd go and say hi to folks again and talk to them, and other people were seeing them and talking to them. So I ran into a handful of people there that I hadn't seen in a while, which was cool, and some that I'd seen in Texas. So it was a nice kind of jumping off point, as it were.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad you had that opportunity, and I know that we had a nice little meetup also same weekend at Fanboy Expo in Orlando, where MVO met up with the Truaxes, Notman, Gary. They went
Yeah, that was a secondary meetup.
Gary took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. The rest of them were kind of the usual suspects for Orlando, but it's like, what? And Gary?
Oh yeah, his usual annual trip to Florida with his family, and he was staying actually at the Rosen, which was his hotel since 2017.
Nice.
In Orlando.
I saw your comment, like, Rosen. He's like, yep.
But the Truaxes and MVO went over to see Gary, which was awesome. But it's really nice. It was nice that we're having meetups around the country at different cons, and don't forget we're going to be at different cons. Right now we're actually shake it off.
Oh.
Yes, I know.
Your tickets for, is it Life of a Showgirl or something?
Yes.
Actually, you're over 40. You should not be listening to that.
She's young at heart. That's all that matters.
There you go.
We all have our niche.
Well, in fairness, it is kind of an odd mix of young and old, because aren't they releasing it on LP?
Yeah, well,
I heard 8-track.
Who can even play? Like, who can even play that thing?
It's a double 8-track. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, the whole revival of vinyl, whereas it's not like an easily accessible. The player is not something that's easily accessible, unlike a digital file, especially, or any kind of optical media for the most part. You can run across a DVD player fairly regularly still, especially in desktop computers. But yeah.
Well, that's getting uncommon because I haven't had a laptop. My last 2 or 3
laptops are a
haven't
different
had a
story.
DVD drive.
Ever since Apple went with the thinness of the Air, MacBook Air, and we're like, oh, you can get a optical drive that'll plug into this, one of the few ports on the side, but you don't get one inside because it's so thin. We got to make it super thin.
Yeah, the reel to reel. There you go,
There
Troy.
we go. That'll do it.
Nice.
Oh, see, there you go. A Star Wars closet record player. I've got a record player just for giggles over there.
But is it a Star Wars branded one?
I want a cassette to come back into style.
Actually, cassettes are sort of doing the same thing. I've heard some rumblings.
Well,
about
Guardians
that.
of the Galaxy kind of made that cool again.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But
I want floppy disks to come back in vogue, but not 1.4
the
megabytes.
big ass floppies, though.
Yeah, no 5 1/4 or whatever.
There you go.
They're 3.5 inches is fine.
Speaking of also meetups, don't forget in 2 weeks we will be in Chicago running our event with Diana Lee and Insanto, which is over 50% sold out right now. So go to virtualcantinanetwork.com to get your tickets, and your ticket will get you an autograph and a selfie with Diana, along with light refreshments, a live podcast with Chris Mock from Mocktails of the Cantina, and it's just be a fun evening. Hope to see you in Chicago. And then some of us will be in San Francisco 2 nights later, and we are going to have a meetup in San Francisco at the Bartlett Hall, not related to Chris Bartlett. And it'll be a lot of fun. You never know who might show up to that meetup as well. So keep an eye out on where we're going to be, because there's going to be plenty of VCN meetups throughout the rest of this year. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually very deep in planning the next 2 years out of Virtual Cantina events. So get ready. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So many things.
But very, very excited about that.
My brother.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's one of the pieces of the past.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Or is he a piece of the future?
A little bit of both.
Yes. Wouldn't that be brown Bananakin?
Not that.
Just spotty. Even get us canceled.
He's green Bananakin.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
Not
prequels.
Oh no! Right.
Prequels Bananakin.
Prequels Bananakin. Like it. But other than that, something. Everything is like it's moving fast and furious here with the VCN. We got a whole bunch of announcements coming up of staff members and things of expansion going on in this group. But let's talk about it. How great was the premiere episode of I Know last night?
I loved that.
That was
That was very fun.
Yeah, it was a great little format. It worked well. They had their discussion and then did their little breakdown of the couples, which was amazing. And I was, of course, throwing out as obnoxious ones as I could think of in the chat.
Well, no Luke and Mara Jade. I mean, come on,
yeah, that
people.
The fact that they did top 5. I mean, obviously for time, but
yeah.
Hello, pig and chicken. Where the hell is
pig
and
chicken? Posted that in
pig and
the
the chicken.
I was going for all the people and their droids, like Poe and
yes.
BB-8, and K2 and Cassian, and then the bromances as well. Which did one of them pick a bromance? No, it was
an honorable mention.
Honorable
Finn and
was
Poe was an honorable mention there.
So. But
and then I threw out the snarky comment that Finn's safe word is Ray.
Yeah. Well, he has to use that a lot. That's pretty much all he said. Like, get there.
You know something's wrong if you hear him saying that.
But
Yeah,
no, I mean, I thought that was absolutely hilarious. It was so much fun. I personally found it just absolutely fascinating to see a couple who both love Star Wars.
Well, that was
But,
fun.
like,
The fun
in
part of
different
it
ways.
was them doing their, talking about the Star Wars connection, but then also their specific, like, how they met around Star Wars and how
Mhm.
they went to see Star Wars in like the special editions, and then the prequels with their different like locations where I guess JB was stationed or whatever it was exactly. But that was kind of fun to hear those nuanced elements.
No, that was great, and I love the fact that both their number ones were Hera and Kanan.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a couple of ones that were the same, didn't they?
Yeah,
the
Satine
Obi-Wan
one,
and Satine one. I think they had the same on that, or no, it was one had it the number before. I think that's what it was. But anyways,
Yeah. Yes.
But no, it was a great show. Congratulations to them. It kicked off nicely. They had a nice crowd. It was a lively crowd. So congratulations to the network on debuting a brand new show on the network. And you too can be a host here on the Virtual Cantina Network. How would you find out about that, Dave?
Smoke signals. That's
Okay.
what I'm going with.
smoke signals.
Snail mail? No. We
Uh,
don't even have a snail mail address. We like the VCN should have a snail mail address.
Dixie cup with a string.
Yes, that. But no, you can just email us at virtualcantinanetwork@gmail.com, or you can, go on to www.virtualcantinanetwork.com, and there are mail links and stuff there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things for whatever you're trying to reach out for.
Different places. You can, reach me
within-
personally at vcunifyingforce@gmail.com, all sorts of the things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can get a show, and you can get a show, and you can get a show. All you need to do is do one thing, and then you'll be asked to do something else. So, what is Sherry getting a show?
Soon.
Sherry needs a show. We need Sherry to guest host some more, right?
Yes.
And now it's crickets, and now Sherry's going quiet. She's like, "What?"
You're doing a great job, Sherry. We love to work with you.
I want to do a quick test. I have not tried this yet. This is rando.
Oh, what are we trying? Oh, the QR.
Oh, it's over Spencer's face. We got one in the opposite corner, so I think we're good. But that one also has a duck in it. I like ours better.
That's the StreamYard duck.
Look what Sherry said.
Oh,
very nice.
Yes.
The things that we aren't even privy to.
Troy, it's not asked, it's voluntold.
Is that a banner?
But no, we're very excited about everything that's happening on the Virtual Cantina Network. And we're also we'll talk more, obviously in December when we have our year review, but what a year we've had so far for the VCN. It's just been absolutely incredible. The events we've had in the milestone of 100,000. Just.
Oh, yeah.
Every year just seems to get better,
We made it through the road to 100,000.
Yes.
Now where we go,
we are 100,000 plus.
We're way out of off the horizon in this picture.
Yes, there is no roads.
Yeah, where we're going.
Yeah.
It's a galaxy far, far away.
There is no road.
Yep.
Well, we've had some interesting developments that won't be revealed here, but are very cool for us to know about for future endeavors. That's for sure.
Yes.
All like I say is, Troy, you might not have wanted to buy the Death Star slice because the next 2 years are going to be expensive for you.
Well, you know that. Well, you don't know. He didn't just buy one.
You bought the other half?
Well, it's not halves, but
It's
yeah.
not halves, really, but no, it's there. There's more. There's
Is
more
it
than
like cutting into Cookie Puss that you're only
one.
getting?
That
like
mailman gonna have a heart attack when he can't sees what Troy done brought him.
Oh man.
Troy's gonna
Yeah,
have some
no,
large,
seriously, the
couple of
next
large
few-
boxes
But-
delivered.
Speaking of being expensive the next 2 years, Virtual Cantina Family Vacation 3 is next September.
Oh,
We love teasing.
Yes. So right now you can reserve your spot. We'll be in Florida next September, the 16th through the 19th. Contact our travel agent, Sean, and you can put a deposit down of $200 and pay the rest off in the next year. Very excited. The Virtual Cantina Family Vacation is always a nice precursor to break away those celebration blues and get away and have fun with us, in a fun environment. And also, as always with Virtual Cantina Family Vacations, you never know who might show up, either invited or not invited, and still show up.
The
Yes,
not
there's always
invited.
craziness.
The not inviteds are the fun one.
It's gonna be a rumble.
Yes.
You don't ever know.
Well, when you got a gnarly old goat dude, it turns out to be Lauren Peterson, kind of like meander over.
Yeah,
the
you're
best
just like,
sort of
hey, what's
rando.
this guy doing here? And this, oh wait, no.
I understand that, Troy, so we'll see you in Texas next year.
Yes, you gotta. Well,
Oh yes.
that might change depending on what it takes to get to celebration. I would imagine too, but we'll see.
Yep.
Do what you
Yeah.
got to do. Definitely nuts.
Nuts.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. To quote a favorite.
Yeah,
Dave Fave.
know that one. Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's been great seeing all the 100,000 shout outs in their full form that AJ's been posting on the
Oh yeah.
socials. I will have a longer form as well eventually, but it's a lot. Some people are very long-winded, and
the short form you did was absolutely fantastic, and
I think that worked really well for what we were trying to get across. Nice. So I was glad.
I actually posted it on my LinkedIn
that.
as well, so
Nice.
And that got some nice impressions.
It was a fun process to kind of figure out little quick sound bites from all those people and put them together like that. So
we've been working on that since Japan, like 4 months, trying to get
little pieces here and there. It's like, oh, we got a new one, add it in. Oh, we got a new one, add it in, and then a lot of adjusting the audio tracks and the graphics behind everything and whatever. So yeah, it was an interesting process.
I'll be right back.
But we also have have one of our interviews coming up tomorrow.
Oh, excellent! Which interview is dropping tomorrow?
So
not that I don't know because it might be on the calendar.
So another in the series of pirates, we've done Dominic Burgess, who was Beef,
yes,
and of course the incomparable Marty Matulis, who was Vane,
VCN Hall of Famer,
and we also did. I don't have Jacobs in here. We did Jacob Roanhouse, who was Blurg, and then tomorrow will be Mike Estes, and I can't think of his character's name off the top of my head.
I don't know that character name either. I don't think
he's one of the other pirates, and this was actually it's funny, the picture for Marty and the picture for this one, the best I could find was photos that I took. Not of the actors, but of the display that was at D23, which is funny. That's why if you look closely at Marty, he looks a little sort of like stunned because that's the mannequin. And then this one, I actually took a shot of the character's head from, set or something and threw it on the body of the one.
I believe, according to the IMDb, he is Pax.
Pax, that's it for sure. So that's cool. But anyways, he's going to drop tomorrow once we get some issues straightened out, and It's a fun one. He talks about some really cool stuff, including how
Wait, Jeff. Did you say mannequin or did you say?
Why'd you click it twice?
Because he doesn't. Yeah.
You only have
He's
to click it
spoiled.
once.
He does shows with us too much now.
Yes. Okay. I ruined my own joke. Whatever.
Anywho.
Yeah.
So,
back to our regular schedule program.
Right. But yeah, so we got an episode of Rebuild the Galaxy, Pieces of the Past, Part 1 coming up, and then we'll watch Part 2 after we take a little break in between. And so if, like I mentioned earlier, if you still have your Disney Plus, I have a lot of content that I still need to watch, and I definitely was on Jimmy's side, but such a thing. So anyways, we're gonna have that coming up. Get it queued up. You have to look for Rebuild the Galaxy, Pieces of the Past, and not just Rebuild the Galaxy, because they are two separate shows.
They're
Thank you for
weirdly arranged. It's not. Yeah.
Thank you for prefacing that, because I probably would have watched the original.
Yeah, well,
it's not like you have not done that before.
And then
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then they make it even more ambiguous by calling it Season 1, Episode 1, Part 1, and so it doesn't even give you like a easy designation that you could tell apart from the first season. Although they may have named them better than that. But I can't remember, so I'm not going to go poking around right now. But yeah, anyways, so we're a few minutes out, and
yes, we're aware, Sherry. Serenity.
Sherry,
I know.
Got all the info.
Oh yeah, because it's very, very different content. Because I am a leaf on the wind.
In 20 minutes. If I go, on the wrong thing, that'll be easy. But I was an hour in.
That was, you were getting confused by some of and then you'd say something about whatever it is, and I'm like, wait.
But it was surprisingly close enough that it took us that long to notice.
Yeah, we were like, oh, he's just out of sync or something, right? That was interesting. But yes, Troy, the videos do extend the joy of Rebel Scum Con, so to speak.
And
it's funny to see that little.
We said this twice already. That we're going to be back, Rebel Scum Con, for the next 2 years.
That's a lot of Rebel Scum Con.
Yep, and we got some good stuff in the works.
Yeah. Definitely. But
oh yeah, I'm buying figures already.
Of course you are.
Crap.
I did. I actually bought. I bought one today after we talked this afternoon. I totally bought a figure.
Doesn't surprise me, because every time either I tell you about something and you go and buy a figure, or I tell you on the air and you give me 3 fingers, and then you go buy a finger.
Then I go buy a figure.
A figure and a finger. There you go. You know it's good if that's the case.
Just don't finger your figure.
No.
Family show.
Hey, is that the call for Mike?
Well, it is after 9, so it is Star Wars Hub.
Well, it's almost. Well, yeah, I would say it's almost after 10. But
Troy,
7 o'clock here on the West Coast.
Direct flight.
Yeah, see, we got to do the opposite at one point. We got to find an excuse or a way to do a family vacation in Montana. We go to Troy instead of coercing Troy to come to us.
Or somewhere nearby, maybe, if that's a possibility. But yeah, definitely somewhere up there in the whatever that area is called of the country. It's not the Pacific Northwest.
No, it's just the West. It's the West.
Okay.
Wow,
and it's north. All right. Well, it's time to start here. We're going to bring up the countdown. Let me see if I can find it. I got so many new videos in our bumpers that I was losing stuff. So here we go. I'm gonna hit the countdown. Get your episode ready to go. Season 1, episode 1, part 1, whatever one of Rebuild the Galaxy, Pieces of the Past. Here we go. And Lucasfilm logo.
Meow.
That I love the Lego version of this helmet thing. And
Ooh,
of
that's
course,
Yeah, the Jar Jar's fun. Grievous.
oh, wait, I gotta put my headphones on. I'm gonna get us in trouble.
Thank you, Tom.
Dun, dun. They start quick with the crawl in this one. I should have done that.
Okay, whoever that is who said, I always wanted to say that, sounds exactly like Richard.
There you go. Isn't it that one like Australian actor?
So I wonder, at the end of this crawl, does it say we're trying to contact you about your car warranty?
Should, but it doesn't.
Dave, that needs to be a T-shirt for them.
The crawl and
Yep. That has to be their first shirt. Thank you.
I got to. I'll pull. Whoa!
If they change it every month, that could be a whole line.
Whoa, look at there.
So I've said this before. I like how they do the scale of the pieces, and like the planet, the pieces look giant because the planet was probably this big, theoretically.
Oh yeah.
And then when they get to the actual surface of the planet, the pieces are much smaller and more like fine detail, so to speak. Well, I guess they're minifig scale. So
I like the fact that he kind of looks like Winter Soldier.
yeah,
Well,
he
a
does
little
kind of,
bit,
doesn't he? The Day
Yes,
Sisters.
The Day Sisters, yep.
I chuckled when I first heard that. LOL.
It's the Men in Tights.
Nah.
Yeah, it's very similar to that.
Tights. I like the fact they got Nick Fetterman to voice Ventress.
This is like
Mushi.
very, yeah.
Oh,
And the jump over the TIE fighter move, like
yeah.
Ray.
Oh, and
exactly.
then it's the little slide. All the little homages.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's sleeping on the halcyon.
Yeah, that's very halcyon. I like the light-in servo that makes him much cooler. And Jedi Bob is back.
I definitely want to meet her.
So, sorry, I'm down the rabbit hole on like going to visit Troy. Is Butte, Montana has an annual Star Wars Day festival.
Ooh.
Where they screen multiples of the films.
Would he be a master?
Funny how much they lean into the U-wing.
Yep.
Damn U-wing. Lose me trivia. Frickin'.
Is it Ewing McGregor?
Uh-huh. Hello there.
Oh, if you guys are looking for something fun to watch, Ewan McGregor's like motorcycle trip show on
The
Apple
long way
TV.
around.
Yeah, well, this is the long way home.
Oh,
There's more than one. He's on like I think trip 3 or 4. This one is.
nice.
And the
But-
theme song is actually sung by Ash.
Aha,
Mark from Ash is a good friend of the network.
that is cool. But yeah, that is that's a darn fine show. I don't know. I'm maybe halfway through. They're at the. I just watched an episode earlier, and they were it in the Arctic Circle on this little bitty island with polar bears and such.
Well, you should be watching this episode since you haven't seen it yet, and not on the internet.
I'm doing all the things at once. I'm watching this episode as well.
He's gotten very good at his builds, which is fun.
Yeah, I like hearing the little clicky Lego sound in the background when all the block bricks are moving around.
So cramped. What's this? No.
I live by those words
Why are you even bringing it up?
every day.
I mean, I dream about crate dragons,
Mean ones?
fluffy ones.
Uh-oh. Where's Mike?
What do crate dragons dream of? I like his cloak.
Oh, just the fake plasticky hood, and then
Yeah.
The Emperor has one very similar.
Yep. No matter what you do, it looks the same.
It's a hair helmet, like Luke at Galaxy's Edge.
Right?
He's got a Lego plastic head hair helmet. I love his feet. That is servo.
Yeah, it's a really interesting take on a gonk droid.
I'm surprised I haven't seen one at like a droid builders.
Mm.
I need to make a scale version because I'm not about the full size ones at the moment.
Well, it's a good thing no one watches our show and things start to happen. So yeah, we need a gonk droid at the droid builders.
Servo, bring him out.
Oh,
No.
I'm sitting there and I just heard the Mando theme.
Yeah, they got some good cues in there.
Oh, the fire. Is it plastic pieces?
You almost need to go back and watch season 1 again to get the whole
right to revisit the characters. Uh-oh.
Didn't we do that?
Well, no, I mean recently, freshly in your mind, because I'm sitting here going I haven't watched it.
Yeah, right before you see these.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I'm sure Sherry did the homework and was like,
"Whoa, no, it's the Baby Yoda." Do the magic hand thing, baby. Do the magic hand thingy.
Baby.
I love.
The baby's name is Grogu, baby.
That's the best line.
Oh yes.
Well, especially delivered by Billy D.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The mashups in this are like so goofy and like on the nose.
Oh, I want to see this in live
Lando.
action. The Lando. I want to see this in live action.
Yeah, old Lando and some Mando gear would be pretty cool.
Orlando Lorian.
Exactly.
Okay, someone for Celebration next year, I mean 2 years, needs to cosplay as Orlando Lorian.
Yes. The Lando Lorian. No, even better. Make the armor out of Colt 45 cans. Yes.
You won't do it.
Oh. I feel that I'm going to be on a bender to get that much Colt 45.
What's worse is you're gonna have to drink Colt 45.
In my youth, my youth.
Once you get a few in you, you're not going to care. So
no, not
It's
in the
sort
slightest.
of like Natty Ice for me.
We would always revert to the malt liquors,
Or
Mickey's and
Look,
Old English.
giant amphitheater for now.
Look at that. Darth Nubs is so kooky.
Oh yeah, Dark Ray.
Darth Rose is so pissed. Like she's aggro the entire episode.
Darth Hammerhead.
Sith heads.
Yeah. There are some great little throwaway lines. Uh-oh.
Darth Jinner. So there you go, Troy.
Well, they show.
Dum 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 dum.
Darth Kid.
Spoiler alert! There is literally the death slice in an episode, and they show it full screen. It's very cool.
I love the fact they have Rose's smelt necklace.
Yeah, but it's like, well, it's not the half. It's like both pieces together.
Yeah.
Mostly arm.
The baby floating lightsabers.
I want to see him.
Ooh.
If he could turn them on and wield them like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be awesome.
Okay,
What are you?
I got the family vacation in Troy's neck of the woods. Oh, this just the terrible. Well, we go to the town of Jackson and just hang out on street corners, like chanting to find Harrison. Harrison, Callista, Harrison, Callista.
He would
like watch the skies for the de Havilland.
Yeah, he would fly by in his helicopter and dump stuff on us.
We could get lost in the mountains and hope he shows up for search and rescue. What? There's 80 people in Vacation Racers lost on the side of the Grand Teton. What?
Look how big.
Colin Harrison Ford. They're wearing Star Wars gear.
When they stand together, it says "Send Harrison."
Oh, there
I
we go.
will not carve a letter into my chest hair.
No, the racers are all individual.
Yeah,
Each person has a letter on their racer.
be perfect.
There it is. Now, if they could just do one-offs of the racers without them probably costing a fortune.
Right.
When I saw this, I was like, this is so cool. The way they broke it up and then moved through the space.
It's totally Lego.
Yeah, well, and they're showing all the little different scenes too.
Up close, yeah.
Should we do something for luck? No.
Woo!
Give Grogu Grogu some frogs. Look at that. The little tiny falcon comes into the hangar bay.
Yes.
I guess I know it comes with the shuttle. I heard somebody say it came with that little falcon too, but I'm not positive.
Does it?
It also comes with like 25 minifigures or some insane amount.
This is Lego
Yeah,
diarrhea.
how could you get lost in a cave? Yeah, and the vacation. Well, that's the point. Is they can spot us from the air.
We're lost because we don't know where we are. We're not lost because nobody else doesn't know where we are.
Right. Side of them. We'll just climb the mountain.
We'll just have somebody drop us off, like, and then be like, "Oh, we can't get back."
It would be great if they Google Earth us or Disney, and all we see is our racers.
Look at that.
Battle ball instead of Death Star.
Servo.
It's a great line. Use those cells against them. It's great hearing Phil Lamar.
Ooh.
Should have carbon freezed them and put them in Lando's ship or the Landalorian ship.
How great was that he had like a little like discus they could throw it and everybody ended up in carbonite.
But they took him like right out.
Right.
Should have left them.
Okay, see, so yeah, so it's apparently the shuttle, but you can put a separately purchasable. The recent little Millennium Falcon fits.
Okay, that makes more sense. Servo has to go blow up the Death Star. Let's do it.
Plug in. Woo. Gotta go down the trench. Oh!
Yep. Oh, and the Lego hyperspace is pretty cool.
That is neat.
There. So stony. Poor Dev. I still think Dev sounds a lot like Ezra.
I thought it was great that at the premiere, Ashley Gator Matarazzo and Kevin Monahan came in to do a Q&A for it.
That's fun.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Jedi Bob. Whoa. Darth Devastator. What the, like, is that supposed to be the Constructicons?
Well, it's a good extension of Dev, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's literally the name of the
Devastator. Yeah, it's in the
when the Constructicons form one robot. That's what
it's in the Terminator. It's in the Transformers ride at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Aha.
There's one point where you get sucked inside of them, and then I think you have to back out or get spit out or come out of his butt or something. I can't remember. I haven't ridden that ride in a while.
That sounds fun.
There you go. Oh.
It's getting real right here. Except it's
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Bwah.
Oh. He He who remains is going to shut. No.
Oh no, we don't need
They're
to.
letting somebody in. It's got his superhero landing.
Well, yeah. Oof.
Barbarian.
Barbarian A-Fall.
I just noticed that the Jedi Bob has gone grayer since the first season. Like his facial hair and stuff is sort
very,
of like a
very.
yeah. See, they're very Kylo. He's totally emo for sure.
Okay, this dude looks like way too much like Martian Manhunter or something.
Yeah,
or Voldemort.
Green Voldemort.
yeah. He doesn't have a nose.
Well, none of them have noses. They're Legos.
That's true. Put away childish things.
Dark Age.
Let's do it.
Would you? Uh-oh. Join me, brother.
Mm.
There can only be one.
Aha. Whoop.
Well, not anytime soon because Cavill is injured.
Ah.
That too.
Yeah. Didn't he get injured on that set?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
did Tom Holland. He got injured on a new Spidey.
Yep. Nope. Jedi Bob's done possessed by the yep.
She should have said, "Come with me if you want to live." Look at that. Oh, and there it is. First episode.
Well, let's pause on the voices.
Mark Hamill was in there. Mine always goes small. Sig Griebling.
But I mean, most of these are the original. Rose is
Retran, Billy D.
Retran, Billy D is Anthony.
It's funny
Daniels.
how high Darth Nubbs gets in terms of billing, considering he doesn't actually speak.
But isn't it D?
Yeah, it's D. But I mean, the fact that that character is above so many others that have like multiple lines is funny. Phil Lamar, maybe, I don't know. Matt Sloan, who was Chad Vader. Solitist, Dan Stevens. I knew that I recognized a lot of those voices.
But yeah, no, this has just been such an incredible, show, and the references are funny, and they're making fun. They're not taking themselves so seriously, which is what I love about it as well.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to like all the people that are. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people in this.
Yeah,
it's a stacked cast for sure.
But thank you guys, everybody, for watching with us. But don't forget, we're going to be watching 3 and 4 next week, and also we're getting ready for spooky season. Dave, tell us a little about spooky season this year.
Oh, the spooky season. Well, we have looked at our calendar, and we've got a couple of weeks going to where we don't really have a Star Wars going. So since it being spooky season, we're going to do what we do a lot of times, and we're going to do like Star Wars adjacent content. So we are out there looking for spooky movies, scary movies that have Star Wars actors. we've got, I think, our first one picked out, but we're looking for some others. If you have any suggestions, put them in the chat here, or again, email us at virtualcantinanetwork@gmail.com and let us know what you would like to see on the Virtual Cantina Network watch along spooky season. Like I said, it's great that Star Wars adjacent has a fairly good sized role for a Star Wars actor or actress, but I mean, if it's just cool, there could be that too.
Yeah, it can be a minimal connection just as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that guy from that thing in that one episode of the stormtrooper that bumped his head is in this one. Okay, sold. We got you.
Excellente. Well, yeah, also don't forget, we are also going to gear up towards our movies that we're thankful for. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be compiling a poll for you guys, for you to decide what we're going to watch in the month of November.
There we go.
So
that could be interesting. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. and it can't be Corvette Summer. We've done that.
It can be Corvette Summer, but we have done it.
Yes.
Can't get enough too much of Corvette Summer.
No. So we were talking about earlier how 2025 has been like an incredible year for the VCN. Jeff, what was one of your favorite memories of this past year?
2025. Yeah, we're
not done yet.
10 months in. Yeah, we're 9 months in. Texas was fun. There was some cool stuff that went down there. I've had some other interesting encounters here and there, and been at some cool events. But let me see.
Yeah.
There was a lot of cool stuff. It's hard to narrow it down.
Right.
I find myself forgetting what actually happened in 25 and what was like another year or this and that. I think 25 was one of the really cool trips and interactions. Got to see some VC family and was MegaCon Orlando. That was a really good one. Going to see the Skeleton Crew cast. That was a really nice one. Bryce Dallas Howard is just amazing. Just a special human.
So you can see her in Rhode Island.
She did photo ops at LA Comic Con. Closest I got was to see her do her panel where they basically just talked about her, which was cool.
Oh, look at there. We got some suggestions in here. It's like, okay, Attack the Block. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know if I exactly call that horror or spooky. I don't know.
It's more aliens, right?
I guess. I mean, although aliens can be, but
they're being, chased. I guess it would be maybe similar to like Signs or something, where it's sort of thriller
Galaxy
or whatever.
Quest, Blues Brothers. Yeah, Japan and Texas, absolutely.
Yeah,
some very cool memories.
I think that was ultimately it. I was spacing out that we even went to Japan because
I know
there's been a lot of things going on.
Yeah, we've done so much, and I think my favorite thing is that no matter where we were with our VCN family. And we didn't feel we were in a different country on the other side of the planet, and it didn't feel so dissimilar because we were with people that
there was always somebody around that we knew.
Well, we also did go to Disneyland, which is just kind of our usual shtick.
That made it feel like home.
What are we doing? I mean, we're going to Disneyland. Okay.
Yeah. No, but seriously, it's like, we knew that we were in a different culture, a different time zone, English not the first language. But the fact was we kept on spending time with Virtual Cantina family members, and we didn't feel like it was other than where we were, that we were at any other different kind of con because we were just with people.
Yeah, that's funny that that was a thing because I was literally talking to a coworker today about having gone to Japan for Star Wars Celebration specifically, and then I went to lunch and got Japanese food. And I probably wouldn't have had I not been in Japan. How many months ago? 5?
6 now.
So yeah, it's funny that was like literally on my mind today, and I couldn't even remember when
And then
like when I was
seeing
put on
like
the spot.
and seeing a lot of our family and friends in
Family.
Texas. Yep, in Texas a couple months later. I mean, that was just
Yeah, that was adding a lot to an already packed kind of thing. I saw a handful of people in San Diego. We did a great little meet up down there. LA Comic Con was fun, but it tends to be underattended because I always pick times that don't line up for everybody else. But it works for me, so that's
speaking of
don't
LA
get
Comic
the
Con,
info. That's the
how's
problem.
that building going to work for you think for Celebration?
Well, it won't be the first time that Celebration has been there. There's not many buildings that can say that. There's actually only two other ones, which of course is Orlando and Indy. But so they just literally this past week signed the thing to actually go ahead with the remodel. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that enough of that remodel is done by the time Celebration hits, and it's not just a massive construction zone.
Right.
Yeah, that would be.
So the idea behind it, I think, originally was to be to expand it and be more of a viable space, obviously, and be sort of on par with other convention centers in other cities, because in terms of size, it's a little smaller than some, and in terms of like there's lists of the best ones, and it's not high on the list, although it depends on who you ask, really. I enjoy that con center for the most part. I know it very well, so that helps. But if they can get some of the main stuff done in time for Celebration, I think it'll make that con a lot more sort of massive and impressive ultimately.
Cool.
But we'll see. The idea was to get it sort of up and running prior to the Olympics here in 28, and that means it's obviously still going to be under construction in 27 for Celebration. But the word is that I heard recently is that it won't even be completely done until 29, which is kind of a weird time frame. It's sort of like they were dragging their feet.
Yeah, why would you not have it done and ready before
the Olympics?
Not Celebration, but for the Olympics.
For the Olympics.
Yeah, but let's have priorities, guys. Celebration.
Well, ideally, it needs to be more than not that done before Celebration, but
yeah. Well, and it is ranked when you go ahead and look at the top rated convention center. Is LA not even on there?
Well, it's it's low on the list, at least in the teens, I think.
Right, and it is significantly below Anaheim.
Anaheim is bigger in size, and also the cluster around Anaheim makes it a little bit more, desirable. They are doing things to add more hotels and things around LA Convention Center, but yeah, one benefit if they play it right is if they can use the Peacock Theater at LA Live as the main stage, that will be ideal. It's a venue sort of similar to the size of Chicago, but it's much more of a theater setup as opposed to
we need
arena.
All the people on the main stage. We need all the people to get into the main panels.
Yeah, we need there needs to be space to allow it to not be so it's such an elite thing. That's one of the things that bugs me lately, is that getting in some of those things are hard. So
anyway, let's go with episode 2. We'll keep the shenanigans going in between.
All right. Next episode. Let me cue mine up, and then I'll hit the counter here in a second. Okay, back it up. All right, and get this guy right here. Away we go. Still don't understand why they don't use the freaking lightsaber through the Disney Plus logo like they used like one time for one show and haven't
Yeah,
used since.
well, I don't like it since they've turned it green because they're trying to shoehorn in Hulu.
I like the old school
Yeah.
logo in Lego.
Oh, look at that. That is cool.
Oh, look at there.
That was a lot of fun.
Ah, HalloweenLove.com. That should be fun.
That doesn't sound good.
Wait, come on, stop it.
Ooh, Sith holocron.
I love young Jedi Bob or Padawan Bob.
Not so silent.
I love the 4x3. It's actually closer to square, but very funny. That sounds dirty.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, there's a hole in the middle. You know what this reminds me of? Have you guys seen the Minecraft movie?
No.
I unfortunately have.
I watched it on like a flight or something. I think when we go into Texas.
Well, so the Unifying Force is planning on doing a summer movie wrap up because we did our summer movie preview. And so I'm going through the list of summer movies, and as they become, free or cheap on streaming, I'm watching them.
Right.
And that was one of them. Oh, I regret.
So how about K2SO right there with Alan Tudyk doing the voice?
Oh, yeah. He will, pop into anything.
The character is very appropriate, though, because it remains evil or doesn't get reprogrammed to begin with. I like how they did the logo with, it was Lego pieces, but then they throw in those oddball connector elements that give it a lot of depth and texture. Huh.
Oh, good old Sam Witwer.
Too bad they didn't get Nick Nolte back for Keel.
Right.
Sam.
We should have got him to sing that at Bunta.
That's the next one. Sam singing that. Dun, 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 dun.
So fabulous. It's so fabulous.
He should not have spoken.
Oh no. They did that interesting mashup with the Federation control ship and then the Tanev 4 on the back end.
It would have been great if they had a Lego version of Miggs Mayfield actually working in the minefields here.
The
I wouldn't put it
vistas
past
in
them.
this are just super fun.
I love this.
Oh, Jackson.
Ben Schwartz is amazing as well.
I'm a real deep cut.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I love that real
Holy
deep cut
country.
line.
Yeah.
Cut.
When I saw the trailer for this, there he is shooting.
There you go. You ever heard of the carrot and stick? I'm all about the stick.
This is my boomstick.
Yes. Anthony Daniels was in a movie called I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle.
Oh, geez. What year was that?
1990.
Oh.
I know.
I dare you, next time he does a con, to get that poster and get it signed.
You want to see me get escorted out by Anthony Daniels people.
Yes, I do.
This is like, get out. That's like having him sign the error card. It's like, nope. Mm-mm.
Except that would, yeah. Well,
He
Mandalorian literally told me this is the way.
Yep.
Well, you gotta do it.
Well, long-eared nuisance. Is that Jar Jar? Long-eared nuisance?
It's kind of that.
Oh, Jar Jar Sphinx.
Yes, that was funny.
I figured you should. It's a giant Chewbacca.
Nah.
Chewie's Bigfoot.
Hey, literally, extra big.
Well, you know that story about like what Han was dreaming about in Carbonite, that he was Indiana Jones and Chewbacca was Bigfoot.
Yes.
Somebody needs to do a fan film of that.
There you go.
Did they do?
That didn't go well.
Did they incorporate the different scale stuff like that in the first series?
I don't remember that.
I don't think so.
Oh, that was great. You want to play some hollow chess? I'll let you win.
Yes. Here it is.
Yay, Ashley.
Yeah.
This is my favorite scene. I love these.
Oh God!
Yeah, the little brickhead ones that are just
Oh,
No, you're behind a little bit.
We're behind a little bit.
This is just. I think this is like disturbing.
yeah. I mean, that's true too. You probably haven't heard of me because I'm a real deep cut.
That is a good T-shirt idea.
But Dave, look
This scene right here, I need to know if one John JT Drake has had his grandson watch this yet and was disturbed by it.
that's my favorite new mashup character.
It's very bizarre.
Pergalorgs.
Porgles.
Yeah.
Porgles. Yeah.
Porgalords.
Porgles instead of Purgles.
Pergaloid. I don't know.
Nah. No time for learning. Nah.
No time for learning. Let's go.
Yep.
Woo! Boo!
I like all your awkward little arms.
Do they address at any point, like, about the different scale of brickheady Ahsoka?
Nope.
No, she just
She's
is
a
what she
brickhead,
is.
right?
She's a thing.
I think she's just accepted.
I think I need a picture of Sam Witwer saying "Oh, so fabulous." Ah, I was once a Jedi survivor.
The only Jedi survivor in his galaxy.
Yeah.
Game over, man. Oh, R.I.P. Bill.
So now they need a live action Jackson. Oh, not a live action Jackson, but a live action.
Live action.
Rip Carl. But they need a live version of Jackson with Ben Schwartz in like the makeup.
Oh, that would work.
Well, they would CG it, so damn rabbit.
Well, yeah, but they CG it
They
in
have the body double or something in there.
CG sub,
Stand in.
Zeb is
But
pretty well done.
Could be like it could be like K2 and or whatever, and have the grid suit on. Nah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, speed right.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
I love they got Ashley to do.
Oh,
Yeah. It's funny how they did her closing her eyes. I don't know if does the figure somehow come with extra eyelid pieces
oh, so you can.
because it's like a U-shaped orange piece that they put in.
Oh, that didn't work.
Uh-oh. Hmm.
Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Oh, breaking news! Larry Hama just got a pass for New York City Comic Con.
Ooh.
Because he's been complaining because he wasn't invited down the street from his house.
Ah. Yeah, you'd think they'd be all about bringing in people they didn't have to pay extra to have around, right?
Yeah.
Or pay for their stuff.
There you go.
Kiadimundi's head looks weird in this.
Kiadimundi's head looks weird all the time.
But it looks even more weird with that. I don't know. It looks like a worm or something on his forehead.
Like a gummy bear. Gummy worm.
A forced dyad.
Yes.
You diet in the forest. Now you gotta kiss for no reason.
Mhm. Ah,
James. James.
hello there.
Oh, Revan.
I love the trails off the sabers.
Yeah.
They did that in to Ahsoka's in this picture next to us here.
Yeah, the little
Little bendy blade looking thing, which they also produced
they
in figure
did
form.
that in Clone Wars. That's toward the
Yeah.
end.
They did that in figure form for the San Diego Comic Con exclusive Black Series Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar. Except it's not as bendy; it's more just blur, like a fan. Ah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
And stylish.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, back at the Porgos.
Do it. Do it.
Bandoliers are practical and stylish.
The way they play with scale is funny. I know I said that earlier, but
They're going to
Ooh.
Canada.
The Dark Falcon just weird.
starts out as that little tiny one and then is full size. Look at that. Sandcrawler on AT-AT legs. I love how the subtitles didn't tell you what Greedo said except for the English part.
Right.
It said he said Leia, and then he said something in Huttese, and it said Leia speaks Huttese. Not that you couldn't tell what he was saying for the most part.
They said McClunky.
McClunky.
Uh-oh. Nope. There you go. See, it's just so I find it so interesting. It's just, highly sought after, autograph wise and everything else that Mark is, but he will like drop and do a voice character at the drop of a hat. Literally,
He's all about the voice characters for sure. You think people would be more about it because it's got to be like the way easier work in general, but
see,
and,
but yeah,
great
like you
payday.
get him, but no way did they get Daisy to do
Right.
Dark Ray. They
Or-
got James as opposed to Ewan to do Obi.
Right. And they created a character that was basically Adam, but not Adam.
And Billy D's always down to do something.
And Billy D's always down to be Billy D.
Down to clown. And Grogu, he was all about it.
Mm-hmm. Baby Yoda.
It's a baby Yoda. Oh no.
Oh no. Lightsaber nunchucks.
Oh no.
The way they revisit some of these lines is so funny.
Oh, it's great.
Mm.
Look at that. I love the saber nunchucks is such a great thing.
True that.
No. Put him through a hole in the galaxy there.
I love the Dark Falcon, but I hate that to accommodate them, they move the door. Although I really like the door there.
I mean, there's got to be a door there.
Because of we talked about that before. Because of the shuttle pod, the escape pod.
Shuttle pod, and even those are the mandibles that would be where you could access the cargo when it's pushing a cargo container.
But then there's the ramp comes out. It's like, I love it, but I don't like it because it's not like something we've seen on screen before.
Yeah.
Big old Chewie on your side. That's a good thing. We have to finish each other's sandwiches.
Yes.
Yes. Oh. Zoop. Oh, thump.
Oh, God.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was a fun episode.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see who we got here. Okay. We got Naomi Aki as Darth Jana. Quill is Dee Bradley Baker, obviously.
There you go.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis. Shelby Young as Leia. Matt as Grievous and Battle Droids.
Sam, of course.
Yep.
James, of course. I love Ben Schwartz, though. He's funny. Ever since he was in Parks and Rec, I've been a big fan. John Ralphio.
So, Dave, what did you think about your first time around?
Oh yeah, this is enjoyable. This is fun. The biggest thing that I'm sticking on is I don't know that this is what, from reading just the OG Marvel comics, is this the personality that I would have put on Jackson. But then you have to take with a grain of salt. This is the Lego version. There's still
so it's going to
way
be over
open interpretation on when or if Jackson makes it to live action.
A little goofier.
Will it be different?
Or a Hoojin?
Well, yeah. Well, they've got the Porgal
I love Porgals.
I mean,
Porgals. That was just, I don't know. I wasn't happy when I saw the Porgals. I was like, that's an interesting mashup, but
I thought it was great.
Kind of disturbed by it.
So, thank you guys everyone for joining us, and we're going to be watching episodes 3 and 4 next week. But Dave, we got a whole slew of stuff going on the network. What's coming up?
There's always stuff going on the network. The guys just shot Tuesday night. Sunday is a new episode of the Jedi Archives. They are checking out some cool stuff. And
they've been doing a lot of unboxings on that show.
They have been doing a lot of unboxings and things. There's a lot of cool stuff out there to unbox lately.
Yeah, it's that time.
But there's a new episode of Archives Monday. They are well into season 2, getting toward the end of season 2 in Clone Wars Revisited. I think they're on season 2, episode 21. Then you got to come in for the happy hour. I'm telling you, Tuesday nights is the place to be. you always find some super fun stuff. You may sit up till after midnight with friends buying Legos.
Well, that was
just-
definitely a thing. That was the countdown the entire time we were in the Zoom. Was
Were you guys
every
like
so
It
often
was
we
like
got an
how
update
long?
on
How
how
long
close to
after
midnight we were.
after I just had to turn into a pumpkin and call it? How long was it before he got the thing? Not long.
Well, he ultimately was in purchasing it within the 10 minutes of midnight or whatever.
Oh, so
You guys
I missed it by like 2 minutes.
were you like egging him on all night? You won't do it.
Well,
Like
no, he was talking about. He was the one.
planning on it.
He was ready to go. He
planned
knew
plan.
that it dropped at midnight. He kept throwing in like how long till midnight his time or whatever it wasn't. It was midnight East Coast, so
it was midnight East Coast.
It was 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock where he was. And he kept putting it in like, oh, we're so many minutes out. And he's like, so he got us all interested in it. And then we started poking around on the Lego page. And then a bunch of us were like, we're just going to go put them in our cart for the heck of it.
Yes.
And then some of us were having more difficulty getting it to load once it went live. And that's where my kind of facilitating came in, where I had gotten to the purchase page, and I was like, and he was still having load issues where it was telling him, giving him like the not ready kind of message pages and stuff. And so I was like, here in the chat, click that link and it'll take you right there. And boom, he did it. And he was, lining everything up and getting all his info in order and doing his thing, and ended up purchasing them for himself there, and didn't buy me none, but that's okay.
That was true. As Mike was right there about to buy it too. I think Mike did buy Legos, but he bought like Temu Legos.
He debated. Oh yeah, he bought the. We were talking about, that was the other thing. We were talking about another set, which is the film camera set that comes with a mini Walt and a mini Mickey Lego minifig, which is amazing, and I didn't even realize it because I have that set. And they fit inside the camera, which is really cool. But so he was all about getting it. We helped him get through over the hump and like past the anxiety level part of it. And then Mike had threatened it, but we were poking around enough that I think people found some other options as well. I'm pretty sure Kat, I don't know if it was that night, but she ended up buying the Star Wars logo.
Oh yeah, I've seen
which
that.
Actually comes with a mini Tantive 4 and Star Destroyer inside the T, which I noticed in her post earlier.
Nice.
And they're like tiny little like Lego ships, but I thought it was a fun idea. Yes, so Happy Hour is great. Definitely got to check that out.
Yeah, you got to come. And then, of course, the Nerfs are back on Wednesday.
Right.
So that's going to be, our Wednesday rotation. It's going to be, we'll have I Know and Nerfs, and then Daughters, then Nerfs, then I Know again. So
it'll be an interesting mix of shows. So, and then we're back with episodes or parts 3 and 4. Parts 3 and 4 next week. So check it out.
Excellente.
And there'll be videos dropping left and right. Some more shout outs and a couple more interviews coming soon. And
whole slew of stuff. You're going to see a lot of new stuff on the network coming this month. So you'll be very happy with some upgrades and stuff we're doing. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will see you next week as we finish up Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past. So from Jeff, Dave, and I, everything is awesome.
Oh, yeah.